What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. And before we begin, I want to give a big shout out to our boy, Mr. D.B. Cooper, Alex. I want to say thank you for coming down here. He came down here. He stayed for the weekend with me. Had a great time. It was fucking awesome. He gave him a job with me and everything. Fucking fun. We did some UFO hunts and we had a great time. And I will be putting together a little compilation video of our adventure down here. And thank you for everyone, all the proofers who come down and come and see me. I fucking love you guys. It means so much to have you guys actually come here and be in the studio with me and join us. And it's so much fun. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Mark White for his support on Patreon. Fucking thank you, brother. You're the man. One more thing. And I know a lot of people are going to say, you know, oh, you're selling out or whatever. Fuck you, because I got to do it, man. But I wanted to give big congratulations to Tyler from Secureteam10 for breaking 1 million subscribers. And, you know, you guys say what you want to, but he's the first UFO YouTube channel to break 1 million subscribers. And the thing is I haven't done a debunk on Secureteam10 in a long time because I haven't needed to, because he hasn't put out any hoax videos. Now, he's put out videos that were, you know, not real, but he didn't make them himself. He was just putting them out there. And he was questioning their authenticity, although, you know, he was leaning more towards the reality of them. And I think with just a little bit of help that he could really make a huge impact on the UFO community by, you know, having these videos and coming straight out and saying, no, this is what this is, and calling it what it is. And it's okay if, you know, if it's not a UFO. It's okay because UFOs are real. So if you put out a video, Tyler, and you say, look, this is a video we found going around the internet, and this is why it's fake, then good. You know, it helps our community. Nothing else, you know. And I welcome you to join our side and to do that, you know. And that's all I want from the beginning is for people fighting for the truth, whatever it is. And I mean, Tyler, let's be honest, buddy. You could put out a video of you taking a shit and it'd get 200,000 views. All right, so you know you could still do it just like we do, you know. And I encourage you, and I hope you will do it, and I hope you decide to do that. And you know, keep up the good work, all right? Because you've been doing a really good job, and you know, so a lot better than you were back in the day. You guys do it. And I want to give a shout out to our boys Blake and Brent from Third Phase and Moon, who not only were they, you know, had they joined our side and doing it the right way, but they put out a video about the LA UFO, but the helicopter surrounding and stuff. And I don't know if anyone saw this, but they actually put out a video solving that mystery on what it was and everything. And I'm fucking super stoked about it. And I was so happy to see that they actually went and they investigated it and they busted it out what it was. And they did a great job in that. And I don't want to give it away. I want you guys to go to their channel and watch it so they can get their views and stuff. You know, give them the like, give them a thumbs up, subscribe them, whatever. And because they totally earned it on this one, all right? So these videos, we got a couple videos to check out. This is not a debunk trash on Secureteam10. This is just a misidentified craft, so we're going to take a look at this video. And then I got some UFO footage that I captured myself, so we can break that down and see what we got, all right? All right, and don't forget, very soon, I will have the UFO Proof Hunter backpack up for sale. Look at this fucking thing. This thing is styling, dude. All right? And then very soon, also, hopefully, we'll get this available for everybody, but very soon, the new UFO Proof Mossberg coming very soon. All right, you guys, UFO Proof out. All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, we're going to watch this video from Secureteam10 and listen to Tyler's analysis. Then we're going to go back over it and see if we can't pick up on anything that he may have missed. All right, so let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tyler here with Secureteam. I have an amazing, to say the least, piece of UFO footage here that came into my hands, and from what I can tell, it's also been submitted to MUFON. And there's not a lot of information about this, What we do know is that it was captured in a place called Bavaria, Germany, which, for those of you who don't know, Bavaria is a state in the southeastern area of Germany bordering Austria and the Czech Republic. From what I can tell from the email here, which roughly translated from German to English, reads, and I quote, "The video that you are seeing here was taken on the 23rd of August, 2017, on Road 301 near Seigenberg," and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a hilly, rural area on the far outskirts of Munich. I was driving to visit some family when I noticed a black object sitting in the sky. It says that it did not look like anything that he had seen before. At first, he thought it may have been a drone or maybe even a kite. The email goes on to say, "I watched this object outside of my window for about 5 miles straight before I decided to take out my camera and try to get a close-up of it." He then says, "This is where things begin to get scary. I took out my camera, I hit record, and almost immediately afterwards, the object disappears. I have never seen anything like this in my life, and the whole situation made me uncomfortable." He finishes out the email asking me to please edit out his face, which he records directly after. He doesn't want his face seen, and I understand that. So
Well, as you clearly just heard what Tyler said, that this gentleman does not want his face to be shown. And I respect and commend Tyler for not showing the guy's face on his channel. If that was his wishes, then good for him, and that's exactly what should be done. However, this is UFO proof, and we need to see what this guy looks like. That way we can prejudge him and make wild assumptions about his beliefs or anything with having no actual facts to back up our beliefs. Purely judging on looks alone, they will tell us exactly, is this guy telling the truth? Did he hoax this? Did he knowingly hoax it? Is this legit? We could be able to judge all this by simply judging the book by its cover. All right, that's what we're going to do. So let's check it out. Well, I just gotta say, I trust him. I mean, look at him. He clearly loves this little dog. He's obviously trying to keep it warm. Good for you, fella.
for the first time in a while, I'm actually lost for words. And so I guess we'll just go ahead and analyze this thing. So the viewer begins recording the object, and like he stated in his email, he zooms in on the object, and as I pause it here, a few things I'm able to deduce, right off the bat, is that the object does not look like a drone or a plane. It could say it was a kite, but kites simply do not dematerialize. If anything, I would have to say this looks more like a saucer shape. We could be seeing it from the side.
All right, I just want to cut in for just 1 second, and does anyone know what a saucer would look like from the side? Wouldn't it still just look like a saucer? Unless you were looking at it like, like the flat waves, it would look like a giant circle. But if you were seeing it from the side, it would still look exactly the same. I just wanted to point that out.
I don't know, but saucer would be my best guess, or cigar-shaped, possibly. And as I'm zooming in on this, if you notice, the object, it looks like it has a part that is, I don't know. The way I describe this video, it looks like the object is decloaking. Because as he begins recording, starting at the back area, the tail end of this thing, if it is the back end, it starts from the right, and it's like the thing starts going invisible from right to left. And the crazy thing about this is that you can actually see it happening, almost like a wall moving past this thing, where you can still see the outline of it, while the rest of it goes clear.
All right, so he is on the right track. It's although it's not a UFO per se, disappearing. What he's saying, how he's describing it, that is what's happening. And in reality, that is basically what is happening, although it's just not a UFO. See, what it is the guy's filming from inside his car, and he's looking through the window, and it's something on the window. Now, that little flash that just happened there, that's a dead giveaway that it's something on the window. See, as the car's driving and the sun's reflecting off of it, as he moves into the shadow or into the shade, as less sun gets onto it, this object will start to disappear. It's just like a little mark or something on the windshield itself. And then that little, like, tiny little flash that you see, it's not actually a flash, it's just a glimmer of light ending off the object. And so it gives that illusion that it's disappearing. But we know that it's not. In fact, there's more evidence to prove what's actually happening here. If we look at the entire video, there is a scene with a bird flying, and it just appears that the bird appears out of nowhere. And so it's the same concept. Due to the resolution of the footage and everything, the bird appears like it's invisible up until a certain point where it gets enough light on it, and then the camera sensor is able to pick it up instantly, so it just kind of throws it into frame all of a sudden. But the bird was there flying the whole time. You just couldn't see it until the certain point where I had enough light coming off of it that the CMOS sensor on the camera was able to pick it up. So that's what it is. And then you're having the same effect here, and it's going the opposite direction, where the sensor can pick it up and it's slowly losing it, and to the point where it doesn't have enough light coming off of it anymore for the camera to pick it up. So that's what's happening here. It's not a UFO. I don't know if the guy, recognized that he was looking at something through the window and that it was off in the distance, or what. I don't believe it's a hoax or anything like that. It's just misidentified, as simple as that. All right, so this is just yesterday early morning, probably about 5 o'clock in the morning. I was walking down to get a soda from the Coke machine, so I was all out. I had bad cotton off, and I caught this object. Now, I also seen another object in the sky right before this one. What do you guys think? Maybe a satellite, maybe. Definitely not a plane. I think that's really all you get to really see of it. I mean, like, I could see it like live while I was there through the clouds. I don't know if the camera picked it up very well, but it was just a cool little object that I'd seen, so I thought it was cool. Oh well. Yep, there you go. Alright, you guys. UFO proof out.